Hi, I'm August Keller, and this is my review of Parasite. So, if I could sum this movie up in one word, I'd say Parasite is refined. It's just a very calculated, perfected movie. Everything about it is intentional, everything about it serves its goals. It reminds me of like an old, well made watch. It's not flashy, but it's just so quality. Every piece. It's the kind of product that lasts hundreds of years. So let's start with the writing. It really kind of feels like this fable. It feels timeless, but also brand new. This story. It kind of shifts from, it starts as like a drama and then kind of shifts into a thriller, which is pretty interesting. There's a lot of black humor, a lot of social commentary, and, it deals with ideas of like inequality and manufactured consent, class solidarity, class consciousness. So yeah, it's got a really thrilling plot that just has a lot of twists and turns. It's got a lot of themes. It's very very meaningful. Um, it's it's about as meaningful as a movie can be, and it also has a lot of drama. It's very character driven. Each character has defined moral ambiguity, a lot of motivation, a lot of character traits, and they all have these arcs. Most of which are very tragic. Um, it's very systematic. The writing is very systematic in the setup and payoff, the like building of tension, and there's a lot of motifs, very like precisely placed throughout the script. It's never like in your face, but it's not like so subtle that you forget it either. It's just the right amount. It's a very Goldilocks kind of movie, just right. Um, the symbols heighten the themes of control and power and separation. The ending is very bitter and kind of like conveys the ugliness underneath all these themes. Um, the acting is very humanizing, which there's like intense layers, vulnerability, and range. Everyone feels like a complete human being in this movie. They're all flawed, but you like sympathize too. So um, overall, as far as like emotionally speaking, Parasite is like illuminating and efficient and engaging all at once. It's just the kind of movie that you can't take your eyes off of, really. Uh, Technically, I mean, the texts of this movie are probably arguably even better. Um, I think every tech in this movie is just so good at being precise but not flashy. It's almost kind of understated. This movie. It kind of reminds me of like David Fincher, how it's just super sleek, super efficient. You know, it's very dense in its purpose. The editing comes to mind as like maybe the strongest suit of this movie. It's very elegant. It's very calibrated. There's like every cut is just at the right time. It's got a lot of rhythm to it. There's smash cuts and montages, match cuts, shifting frame rates, inserts, intercuts, wipes, and hidden cuts. Like all of that sounds like it would be flashy, but it's all just so smoothly placed within this movie. And it really helps build this momentum and helps shift it from drama to thriller while feeling cohesive is one thing. And the editing really kind of helps solidify all that. The imagery is very methodical. There's a lot of composition, lighting, color, movement, focus, a lot of lines and barriers, framing. It's very steady, very symmetrical, and there's also like contrast. It'll show two different images that really juxtapose each other. The production design embodies inequality. Like the house in this movie is kind of iconic at this point. There's also a lot of spacing and like the food they eat, the decor, and the house. If I understand this correctly, they built this house for the movie to like really drive home like that window and like the stairs walking up. Really, that all conveys the themes. Um, yeah, the house becomes a character of its own, pretty much, which is a testament to the production design. The cast is very notable. I think a lot of them have gotten more famous from this movie. They're all very talented. And, you know, some of them are, stars in their area. The music is very precise and elegant, a lot of like classical, but it can contrast to the effects are very visceral. Like there's bursts of gore that are very, very, they really hit you. And the sound design is also very precise. There's a lot of ambiance, split cuts, voiceovers, emphasis, volume shifts, risers, stings, and then like intimacy too. Like kind of like it's subjective. Like you'll hear a character breathing, or like things will be muffled. It's all distorted, and it's conveying that character's perspective. So overall, Parasite distills potent thought, surprise, and relatability through optimized craft. This is filmmaking at its best because this movie is a masterpiece. Yeah, this is one of the best movies of the last decade for sure. Maybe the best movie of the last decade. I recommend it to anyone who likes filmmaking, likes kind of movies that I like. It doesn't get better than this. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. If you like what I'm doing here, please feel free to like and subscribe. I also have an Instagram where you can follow me there. I got a lot of content there. It's linked in the description. But at the very least, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time. Okay.